This is Pokemon Mega Evolution Rising by a single box. Pick your type number 20. Gotta move camera, there we go. Wishing you guys the absolute best of luck on this one. I still can't get over. I know I was cutting into a lot of cases over there on the Pop channel. But legitimate, I didn't realize how much I was using my blade over there compared to in here. I've had the same blade for 2 months now, versus over in the Pop room, I would need to change my razor blade legit every other week. Good luck, everybody. Brazen. Transformation Tome, Deoxys, and oh wow! Ultra rare to kick it off in the trainer spot for Noah's Athletics. Got the little Beldum right there. Starting to notice all the full art trainers, or trainer stadiums in this set. They do have, somewhere in there, a little Pokemon hanging out. I want to make sure TG gets the next Monomax and mention it around, probably get it. Because we'll want to see it. I'm working with like 3 people on that one. I am working with like 3 people on that. Vampy. Goomy, Garbodor, and there's a Crobat. Get it? Floette, Ampharos. Can you believe the spot was sitting? DTS. Killer Mojo with that one, man. Killer Mojo. Illustration rare for the electric combo spot. Yeah, I mean, there's a very high chance that Dillman's already on top of it, bruh. Baltoy and Mega Gallade for the fighting. That one is Ryan Ono with that fighting combo spot. Wimpod, Remoraid, Delibird, and a Ho-Oh. There's a Vulpix. I just don't know how much we're going to be able to get. I feel like that's going to be a really hyped up set, straight up. Galio. I don't think it's going to be Final Fantasy numbers of hype, but I definitely think it's going to be one of the most, or the more recent big ones. Skunk Tank, Tauros, and a Nitro, especially since they have the new stone in it. Same thing said Series Hockey, the first and no extended showed up. Damn. Chespit, Kyodin, and Beedrill. Well, Dillman would be one of the 3 that I told you, mentioned earlier. Been trying to get it. Watchog, Esper, Meowstic, and Trevenant. That's when you go into the Pop chat and you say, "Why you always lying? Why you always lying?" You guys remember that? Sliggoo! This is the one I was telling Hina to add to that binder, because it is a goofy looking Pokemon. No thoughts, just smiles. That is the Dragon Spot Ryan Ono with the Sliggoo on the illustration rare. Might play Magic. They're finally releasing a Thanos. Yeah, I got the PSA Thanos, Swords to Plowshares, I think it was. Or was it Path of Exile? I think it's Swords to Plowshares. It came with my PSA magazine subscription, so I gave that to Mega to put in his deck, because he's got a couple Marvel-themed stuff going on. And I think he's going to build out Thanos, because he does like Thanos. Metagross, Crobat, and Ampharos. Up in the air, and even if it gets it late. I mean, I don't know whose fault it would have been there, man. Matang, Mega Floette. Mega Floette. Double rare Psychic. DTS. Picking up that spot at the end. Gummy. Pumpkaboo, Prism Tower, and Bubbly. Peter Quillfish, Shrubbish, Keldeo, and Delphox. A little dry right now. Pick it back up. One pod. Oh, shoot. Surfing Beach. I mentioned it earlier. I have a feeling it's like, straight up, it takes one time for a Greninja deck to do well. And these are going to shoot up. I already know it. Big part of me actually wants to load up on these for my Greninja deck before it's too late. That is a trainer for Noah's Athletics. Also chasing the Xerneas. Yeah, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous card. It is a gorgeous card. I was actually very sad about... Or, did I get it? I think I got it. I did get it in my 90 packs. That is one of the illustration rares I got. I got a lot of really cool stuff. I just didn't get an SIR. But I have that card now in both English and Korean. Watchog. I also got both of the frogs. I got Froakie and Frogadier out of my 90 packs. Again, I just didn't get an SIR. All things considered, man, I did pretty good. I just didn't get an SIR. If I got an SIR on top of everything I had, it would have, like, it easily would have been one of the best opening sessions for personal collection I've ever done. Kakuna Matata. Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo's such a goofy Pokemon, man. Honestly, Hina, that Sudowoodo, where it's blending in with the trees, I think that should go in that binder too. Or you have to actually look for the Sudowoodo because it's blending in with the other trees on the side of the street. Wimpod, Special Red, and Mega Greninja on the double rare. Frog. That is 22 number 2. Oh, no, it's water. Going Ozzy, Ryan T. With the double rare Frog. Weedle. Watchog. Speaking of the Froakie that I was talking about, another little frog. Ozzy Ryan T. Building up a fine selection of frogs. Going gigging. I'm pretty sure if you go gigging though, you like kill the frogs. There's no like form of gigging that doesn't involve you like actually shooting them with arrows and stuff. So if I say we're gigging, that implies that we are killing the frogs. Beldip, Ferocity, and Keldeo. I like frogs, but I do think if somebody offered me to try frog legs, I think I would try it. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't try frog legs. I mean, I accidentally tried bunny. Holy crap, the trainer spot's going crazy on this one. Noah's Athletics. Honestly, grabbed the trainer spot right away. Had a feeling about this break is what Noah's Athletics had. Yeah, I tried bunny by accident. It was in a pate. And I remember eating the pate. I was like, it's not really for me. And then I called the restaurant back. So I was like, wait, I think I heard the waitress say there's a rabbit in it. And I called back and I was like, can you tell me what was in the pate again? And then she said rabbit. And I felt a little sick in my stomach. Which is kind of stupid because rabbit, a lot of people eat rabbit. My dad used to tell me, like, he said he shot a rabbit when he was like 3 or 4. But I like bunnies, and that one kind of made that one makes me feel a little sad. Frog legs taste like chicken, basically a chicken wing. Salt and pepper frog legs. That sounds good. You said Dad lied? No. I definitely don't think he did. My dad was definitely hunting at a very, very young age. And I know how my grandpa was. I really, really don't doubt. It's like, all right, you're gonna aim right there and then, and then shoot it. My dad also told me when he was really young, he had a pet. Well, it wasn't a pet, but it's like, you know, there was rabbits that were around the house. And then he named the rabbit Thumper. And then one day for, I've told this story before. One day for dinner, they had rabbit. No more Thumper. There's Roxy's performance, Deoxys, and Mega Dragalge on the double. On the double. See, I don't even know what the rabbit tasted like. It was in a pate. There was so much. Is that another dad lie? No, that one I actually had, mind you, both stories, my grandparents and my dad's, like my aunt, confirmed it. The only dad lie he's ever told me is, in his, like, the town that he grew up in. Well, he grew up in a lot of towns, but the town he spent a lot of his later youth in, they have a big M on it because it's from Moapa Valley, and every time we went out there, he would tell us it's an M for Mark, because that's my dad's name. And then as a kid, I was like, wow, there's an M on that mountain for my dad. Pissed me off. And then and then my sister believed it, and then my youngest brother, he was younger than both of us were when my dad told us that stuff, and then my youngest brother went, "Shut up, Dad." I was like, how did he know?
Wow.
I was so pissed. I was like, no way he's gonna be the one to clock it. And I'm all got Phantom and Trevenant. My younger brother caught that from a mile away, dude. There's some other stuff too. Oh, like if we're driving in the mountains, if we were too loud in the car, he would tell us to look for mountain goats. Watchog! Number 7. Oh, that's a normal type hit for Singba Lane. Yeah, he would tell us to look for mountain goats. And we would spend the entire trip through the mountains looking for something that doesn't exist. I finally saw how easy you were to dupe, so just lie around the childhood experience. I really don't think the hunting story and the eating the rabbit story was fake. Because everything that I was lied to about, eventually they came forward about, and it would just be like, can you believe you believed this? And and I'd be like, yeah, thanks, guys. But that was one, like, I'm very confident that those are true stories. My dad literally, like, grew up countryside shooting and hunting and all that, so. Skrill, lovely, magnetic. Definitely fake. I'm pretty sure it was like a BB gun. It wasn't, or it was a BB gun or was it 22? For Mr. Dimmadome. Yep, I'm just about to finish this one. I mean, okay, maybe I'm remembering it wrong. It was probably like 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Okay, 3 was the Thumper story. I think it was 4 or 5 when he had the hunting story. Then we got number 7. Litleo and Chinchino. Where the hell are the SIRs today, bro? Not cool, man. Not cool. Is Friday just a cursed day? This happened last Friday. Do you guys remember? Last Friday, we could not, for the life of us, find an SAR. Not a fan of it, man. I'm not trying to go home and pour myself a vodka soda because we couldn't find a goddamn SIR the whole day. Has me leaving the stream in a piss-poor attitude when we don't see an SAR. So many doubles in that one, man. Illustration rares. Watchog. Roki. Sligoo. Ampharos. We got our ultras. Ema. Surfing Beach. And a Prism Tower. Folks, that was Pokemon Mega Evolution Chaos Rising by the Single Box Pick Your Type number 20. Where, oh where, are these gosh dang SARs. Thank you all so much.